can't see when that light be blinding me.
So TikTok, they want a minute for the video to be qualified for payment whenever you get to that point. Woo. Ain't gonna lie to you, I've been good so far. Get a little burnt out. Hey, been a rough week. I'm supposed to be streaming the other 2 days. So I done logged on. Hey, man, shit.
Y'all, so I took my wig off on vacation already.
This
So
little
we
two having two phones.
because like what else I supposed to do in all this hours? So I decided to go in the airport bathroom and wash my wig. We had all that salt water in it, and I'm like, why not? And of course, then I had people looking at me like,
Look, y'all, I'm better than everybody else.
looking at me like the
I'm
same way.
better.
But I was kind of like, well, I'm gonna
No,
do
I'm
it.
not. Hold on. Can I get it all in
I
one
got this
piece?
responsibility,
Ooh,
it might
all
be
in one
a
piece.
try. Y'all, so I took my wig off on vacation already.
I'm
So
going out
we
to
was
eat
on
later,
a 3 hour
so I'm
flight
trying not to
to go in the bathroom and wash my wig. Cause like what else I supposed to do
eat
in
no
all
full
this
meal
hours?
before I get out there.
So I decided to go in the airport bathroom and wash my wig.
We've tried over 20 restaurants in Chicago's Chinatown, and we're ranking the top 3 best places to eat. Let's get into the list. At number 3, we have the 88 Marketplace. This grocery store slash food court is absolutely massive. Not only do they have a ton of great, unique restaurants here, walking around Chicago's largest Chinese supermarket is an experience in itself. At number 2, we have Mira Sushi. $32 here
These,
all you can eat sushi and seafood, and they have some of the most unique sushi rolls that I've ever seen. This is one of my y'all. This is what my number is.
I could have missed the video or the memo, but what are solopreneurs and creatorpreneurs and all of the entrepreneurs, what are we going for health
I do
wise?
want some Doritos. This orange is so good. I wish my motherfucking dad was OJ Simpson. I wish. I wish. I pray he was, what you call it, where's Sasha at? Sasha outside. Sasha got a little attitude. She outside the room door. I don't know why she not in here. I guess she didn't want to sit in the room today. Oh my God. Magia, I told my Facebook about y'all. Y'all got up here and said I look like Benjamin Franklin with my hair like this. And my Facebook said y'all is haters. My Facebook said y'all haters. So, why Sasha? I don't know. Why do she got attitude? Is Benjamin Franklin? Yes. I said so. I got on last time I got on live. I said, what you call it? I said, why would y'all do that? You see that? I got up on. I told on y'all. I told on y'all.
Maturing is realizing that people love to be mean until they find out you're fucking mean.
People talk shit, but don't put exactly. It'd be so weird. I'd be like, man, y'all just be. But you know what? I was about to say, you know, the people with faceless pages, they weird and stuff like that. But they pay a couple dollars. They, you know what? They pay a couple bills. They pay a couple bills. They pay a couple dollars. because without the trolls, I feel like a lot of videos would not do a lot of stuff. So it's like the internet ecosystem, the creator ecosystem. The trolls are necessary. Trolls are necessary to like the success of a content creator. You know, you gotta have some trolls, you gotta have some fans, you gotta have some dedicated fans, you gotta have some laid back fans, you gotta have some trolls, you gotta have some haters. You gotta have all this stuff. Y'all, this is one of my favorite hood snacks to eat. Like favorite. And I know it's like chocolate, like it's so moist. It is like such a moist for it to be like a hood snack. For it to be a hood snack. It's so good. And see, I'm doing better because a couple days ago I was having like some sweet cravings and I only ate half. And this is the other half. Portion control. Portion control. I love you too. You're gonna get full. I know. Well, I had an orange and a half a piece of cake. And that's it. And by the time I get to the restaurant, and let's be real, okay, I'm probably gonna leave out at 6, get there at 6:45. The food actually not gonna come till 7, so I still got like 3 hours. But I'm hungry right now. I could not wait. I was starving. I haven't eaten all day. I skipped breakfast too. I was hungry. It was half a piece of cake. It wasn't a full piece. Literally like a little square, but half of it. 'Cause I ate the other half 2 days ago. I'm trying to fight it. This is probably what you need right here. An orange. I had both, but oranges are full of sugar. So if you're trying to like be better, just eat some fruit. Just eat some fruit. Or a graham cracker. Graham crackers is like eating a graham cracker when you have a sugar craving is like edging yourself. I'm guessing y'all know what edging means, but you know how you never really satisfied, you never really hit that mark. That's what eating a graham cracker does for me. I see the wing comp. Yes, this yeah. It's been raining. It's been raining. It's still raining. Let me see. Yeah, it's still raining over by me. And then the rain was not projected to stop whatsoever. You know how we've been having like it was. I knew it was gonna be that. I knew it was gonna be that. It's always that. That one day you have to do something. The one uh uh noble. That's funny. But it's always the time you have to do something. You know how like lately it's been raining, but then it'll rain for like 30 minutes and then it's like a sunny day for the rest of the day, or did it just get hot and muggy? It was the one day that it's just gonna rain like this, like just little bitty rain, but the whole day. It's so annoying. I gotta come to Brooklyn to eat. You got to come to Brooklyn to eat. I have a whole series on Brook. I mean, well, you know what? Last time I went to New York, I stayed in Manhattan. I think I went to Brooklyn once. Did I eat in Brooklyn? I don't know if I ate in Brooklyn, but it's because every time I go to, I've been to New York so many times. I count the last time I stayed in Manhattan was the first time I went back in 2017. And so when I went last year, and I don't know if y'all see my New York video, that was the first time I stayed in Manhattan since I ever been in 2017. So yeah, I was kind of excited to stay and hit up all the Manhattan spots because I usually always stay in Brooklyn or Harlem. What kind of food you eating later? I'm about to eat a steak. I'm about to eat a steak. Once a month I have a steak I be having a steak craving. I'm not a big steak eater. I'm not a big steak eater. I feel like the only time I even eat red meat is obvious if I eat a burger or something like that. And I don't even eat burgers that much. The only burgers that I be eating is White Castle. Like I'll eat White Castle burgers, but so you know every couple of days I be wanting my red. I mean, not gonna say every couple of weeks I be wanting, and it usually falls like right around my period. I be wanting some red meat, so I want a steak. I really want to go to Outback, but I'm trying to think if I should like switch it and go to Longhorn. Go to Longhorn. But I went to Longhorn. Y'all remember when the Parmesan crusted lamb chops was like trending like 2 years ago? Like back when like I ain't gonna say TikTok first started, but y'all know TikTok was in a viral era back in 2023. I went to Longhorn, and that was my first time ever going to Longhorn. Or let me say, I'm not gonna say first time, but it was like my first time in like years, like since college. I went to Longhorn. And I did not like Longhorn, but I kind of want to do a video on Longhorn, but yeah, it's not worth it because sometimes I got content cravings, and then I have real life cravings, and I really want a steak. I really want a steak, and I already know how Texas Roadhouse tastes. I did not like Outback. I mean, I did not like Longhorn. And people's like, no, you got to get them another try. I don't have time. You know what? This is not the time to be trying. This is not the time to be trying. I'm like, well, bro, when I get some good food, I'm tired of this urine curd food I eat. You got to come to Chicago, baby. You got to come to Chicago. Go to Yard House for Korean steak. I'm either going to, it, more than likely, I'm going to go to Texas Roadhouse. I think that they got the best steaks. I think they got the best steak. Yeah, but Brooklyn's own city, different culinary experience. Yes, I said that. But I said I always go to Brooklyn. Like, or I always stay in Brooklyn. Actually, last time I'm not lying. Last time I went to before the last time, I stayed in Harlem. But before that, I've always stayed in Brooklyn. Always be in Brooklyn. And we actually, when I stayed in Harlem, we had to go to Brooklyn so much. It was, oh my gosh, it was so long from Harlem to Brooklyn. From Harlem to Brooklyn, it was taking fucking forever. And we ate in Brooklyn the whole time we were there. Her South Chicago got the best Mexican food. The best Mexican food. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Okay. I need to stop saying. I be talking about tacos because I honestly, let me say this. I don't eat Mexican food that much. I eat tacos, and I understand that Mexican food is very, very diverse. I'm not gonna lie. I don't eat Mexican food. I eat tacos a lot. Yeah, like they were. I eat tacos a lot, and the best tacos in the city is from Taco Max. The best tacos you'll get is Taco Max. I be wanting to make video. I want to make a video, but I don't want to make a video because I don't want people to blow up my spot. So I'll always say it on live. I always tell my followers on live. They be like, "What's your favorite taco spot?" I'll tell them. I'll be like, "It's Taco Max." I don't want to make no video. I don't want to blow them up. I don't care what people's like. Well, you're gatekeeping. That's the point. Blah blah blah. You should want that business. They already got enough money. I can tell you right now. They already expanding the locations. In Chicago, I didn't know Chicago was the state. What's the most fattening food to you? Pasta. Pasta is the most fattening thing. Like, if you big, you need to stay. If you big, you need to stay away from. You need to stay away from tacos. You eat birria tacos. Yeah, I eat birria tacos, but I feel like they're never as good as people make them seem. They are. They like. And then like if the consomme, I feel like if the consomme is not smacking, they don't be that good. Like it's all in the consomme. If it's not lasagna, yeah. Pasta. It's really pasta for me. Pasta and bread. I prefer carne asada. Yes, and I think Taco Max is. They have one in Albany. I think it's Albany Park. That's the one. That's like, I'm not. It's not even their original one because they actually had a location before that, but their first original, second location, but original still was in Albany Park or is in Albany Park, and they got a new one in Lakeview. Am I Italian? I'm Jewish. I'm Jewish.
You can't be mad at me for fucking him because like we didn't fuck. Like he only ate my ass, bro. Like what? Like you think that's like some little thing? Like it's not like it was just a random thing. Like oh like you fucking slipped, your pants came down and like his tongue ended up in your butt, my nigga. Like y'all fucking linked off that and like
This my plug calling. Who did your hair? That's talent. My stylist. Her name on TikTok. I mean, her name on Instagram is Creations of Mocha. Creations dot of dot mocha. I hate the only thing I hate about the hair is she left out. I don't like when people leave out edges because one, my edges are strong enough to be braided up. I hate when they leave the edges out because I don't know how to do edges. So now when they get nappy, they look like this. I don't know how to do edges. You should be a stand-up comedian. I'm shy. Right. So I'll brush them. Like, okay, so like when I go out later, I'll probably brush them, put a little edge control, and then they end up being like this for like 10 minutes. And then soon as, you move around, soon as you look. By the time I like, if I, usually when I do my monthly steakhouse thing, usually I don't really record, but let's just say 2 hours, the edges will look just like this. Girl, I'm telling you, that do not work. That what you call, at least I'm gonna say the edge control I got don't work. The edge control I got don't work. You make the food look so good. Y'all, what? Okay, this is what. Can y'all help me out with this? Help me out with this. Help me out with this. Why do people keep doing this? And this is more so for my TikTok and Instagram following, even my Facebook following. YouTube, y'all don't be on me like that too much. Y'all, YouTube just be full of trolls and stuff like that. But look, people just like, okay, so on the last comment of video, y'all know that I don't know. Y'all probably don't know if y'all on the other side of the internet, like the video of me the hibachi video. It didn't go viral. It did well. I'm gonna say it did well, enough for the restaurant to, get a couple customers and stuff like that. So somebody was like, well, why didn't you tell us the wait is 2 hours? But the wait is 2 hours because I made the video. If y'all be following me on Instagram, I was like posting, I was like, I just be feeling like it be disrespect. I be feeling, and then this how men be talking. They be like, you disrespecting me, but it don't be like direct disrespect. I really be feeling like it's disrespect. What should I say to them people in the comments? Because it's like I don't know if you're not understanding this. I don't know if you're not understanding this, or it's disrespect. So I don't know. So they'll be like, why didn't you tell us that the wait was an hour? Why didn't you tell us what the wait was why didn't you tell us the wait was an hour? Like, the wait is an hour because I made the video. What do you want me to do? And I'm just like, the only person I can bring up, because the only person I know who pack out restaurants like this is is Keith Lee. I mean, I don't know if it's other creators in Chicago to do it. I didn't mean disrespect nobody. That's all I know. That's all I know. So I just be like, the wait is 2 hours because I posted the video. So it's like, what do you want? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Tell you that how do I know what the wait is going to be? When I post a video, I don't know what the engagement is going to be. It's so fun. I posted a video of that super taco on my, I gauge all of my engagement from TikTok. I feel like TikTok is a good baseline. You might have said this already, but you made it in college. Accounting was my major. But yeah, I'm like, but yeah, I base TikTok engagement for like the rest of my videos. So like the video of me eating or the video of me eating the hibachi that got like 130,000 views. It's been 2 days. I post the video of the taco that has 20,000. I can't control that. Like, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if the wait gonna be an hour. Some people might have went. They was like, oh yeah, I saw your video. I went and got me a super taco, and that was only a couple people versus the hibachi. So I'm like, I'm right. I'm the reason they get in the business. And it's like, I don't mean to say that to brag. I'm just saying, it's like, well, how was I going to know what the wait was going to be? Obviously, the wait wasn't that when I went, but I went and I made the video, which is why the wait is that. Like, what do you mean? And it's just like, I think it's like, and they say it's always the people closer to you, because it's like, I. And it's like to not like brag or anything. I'm like, what did you expect? What did you expect? which is crazy. Like they could have called, and then people have been telling me, like they've been messaging me. They like, yeah, I called. Like, yeah, one of the guys I know, he was a DJ at another restaurant, and we ended up following each other. He was like, oh yeah, I want to go check out this. I saw you post. I'm gonna check the restaurant. He's like, yeah, I tried to call my order. They said an hour wait. I'm just gonna wait till next week to the line down. That I mean, to the things die down. And I was like, okay, that's smart. Like that is smart. But it's like people in my comments, why didn't you tell us the wait is 2 hours? The wait was not 2 hours when I went. How much was koi fish? Koi fish was like, I don't know, like $100. Girl, that was 2 years ago. That was 2 years ago. What you eat today? I ate an orange. I had some bread, and I had a half a piece of chocolate cake today. But I'm eating steak later. How do you do it? How do I do what? How do I do what? But yeah, I'm getting so tired of them comments, and it's like, because you know what, I fuck with I'll fuck with a troll comment. I'll fuck with a troll comment. Even a mean comment. I'll fuck with the mean comments and stuff like that. But it's just, you know what I don't like? I don't fuck with stupidity. I do not fuck with stupidity. And when you say it was like, I don't know if it's disrespect or it's stupidity, because people really be thinking like, oh, why didn't she tell us that the wait was so long? It's like I feel like it's disrespect, because it's like, did it not cross your mind that the wait is long because you've seen this video? Because if you saw a video on Keith Lee page, you're going to already know. Like if you saw it maybe even 2, 3, even because I posted a video 2 days ago. If you saw a video a whole day after Keith Lee posted, you already gonna know that the lines is long. You already gonna know that. You already gonna know that. So I'm like, and again, I'd be like, okay, I understand I'm not Keith Lee, but why would you not assume that the wait was gonna be long? And I posted it. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's my consistency. I don't know. That's why I'm asking y'all. That's why I'm asking y'all. What should I say? Dang, they said my credit card bill due in 5 days. No, look. Okay, so look, Tori. Let me. It's just so funny because somebody said this about the other. I don't know what is it with rice. Rice be having people ready to fight. The other rice video with Passion Tea Plates, it was the crab fried rice. I had somebody said the exact thing, and I was trying, and then we got into like a week-long argument, and I was like, how would that work? Because he was saying, he was like, you don't need to post anything if what you get is not what, if what you get not gonna be what the person get. And I was just like, I went in that restaurant on my own time, paid my own money. I think I even showed the receipt in the video. I don't remember, because I even showed the receipt. I'm like, I paid $60 for my food. I made a video because I like it, because I like, I like to show, I like to show um black businesses. I like to do that. I like to showcase black businesses, and I like the food. How would I know what they're going to give you after? And he was like, well, you need to be working this out. I'm like, so do y'all want me? You need to, I don't know. But I was like, okay. So I'm like, okay, I go pay for the food, make a video, post it. It does well. People go. Please tell me, how am I supposed to know what type of food you're going to get after that? And we got into a long argument about that. He was like, well, I didn't say you shouldn't post. I'm like, because you basically telling me stop posting. That's what you're basically telling me. Right. I'm like, you basically telling me not post. When did I say not post? I said, you literally just said, don't post anything if what you get not gonna be what the customer get. How the fuck am I supposed to know what the customer gonna get? I don't work there. That's not my restaurant. I went up in there like a normal person and paid my money for the food. And I'm like, I'm getting these comments, and it's like, this is what I'm like, and y'all see the comments I get on my, what you call it? I promise you, like the troll comments are nothing, but it'd be the stupidity comments that get me. It'd be the stupidity comments, because this is like, I made the video. Like, yes, I'm sorry that you had to wait for your food. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I'm sorry that I make good content. I'm sorry that I built a community of people who like to go eat off my food recommendations. Like, it's like that's what you want. Is that what you want me to say? My forehead is big. Y'all okay. See, I was okay with the Benjamin Franklin comments, but y'all can cool it on the forehead comments. Y'all can cool it on the forehead comments. I really like the channel. Chicago Flips red. What that mean? But yeah, and it's just there's like it's just stupid. I cannot stand stupidity because I think it's stupidity because even it was funny. I wasn't even arguing with him. I kept asking questions. I'm like, how is that gonna work? Please let me know how that's gonna work. How is that going to work? I make the video. People go off the video. Yes, I guess the quality declines because they're now having to take orders for 100 people when they were taking orders for maybe 10 on the same dish. Now I did 10 times that dish. Like, no, I don't, that's not what I want. That's not what I support. But I'm like, but you telling me not to make videos because restaurants be messing up food. I'm like, okay, so basically don't make the videos unless I'm like, but that would mean I need to be contracted with the business. I don't know these businesses. I went like a regular customer like you. What's your favorite Kool-Aid? None of them. I am not live or whatever you hear. I gotta start. You see, every day I understand why. When I first started watching Rolling Up Chaos, used to be cursing people out every day, every day. And I thought you blocked me. I need that face. You the one that messaged me on Instagram. You the one that messaged me on Instagram. Was like, what you block me for? Block me for? I don't really like Kool-Aid, y'all. My mother could not stand Kool-Aid. I've had it, but I never really liked it. I couldn't stand it. I was like, give me a regular pop. I was a lemonade person. I love lemonade. Oh my gosh, that is like my drink. Like when I'm trying to be healthy, and drink my water and stuff. One thing I cannot resist is a lemonade. I love a lemonade. I love a lemonade. I always think it's funny every time I go to these restaurants and stuff like that. They be selling Kool-Aid, but they be calling it like lemonade and stuff like that. They be like blueberry grape lemonade. Like, baby, that is Kool-Aid. That is Kool-Aid. Sometimes it be good, but it's like I'm never gonna be like, oh, I want some Kool-Aid. I'm never gonna be like that. If it's at a restaurant and I just happen to be at the restaurant, because a lot of these restaurants serve Kool-Aid or lemonade, but yeah, Kool-Aid is just what you still make your. I do. I do. I ran out of berries. I haven't been to the grocery. I've been to the grocery store. I've been to the grocery store. You gotta mix 2 packs of Kool-Aid anyway for it to hit right. Drink alkaline water. Yes, I love me some alkaline water. Who did you book your Thailand trip with? Shanikky LLC. I booked it with Shanikky LLC. You don't need anybody to book trips for you. You don't need anybody to book trips for you. Just book it. Just book it. Just book that trip, boo. You just ignore me. No, I didn't. What? Oh my gosh. Hold on. Let me look up. Type it again. Maybe these things be moving a little bit too fast. Always looking for travel deals. Thailand wasn't even expensive. Like, look at your name. Thank you, Val. What you consider making active. You want to know something funny, Jaleesa? When I first started content, that literally was the point of me starting my whole content journey. I tell people this all the time. People like, so what made you started making food, doing food? I just be like, I literally started. Like, if y'all go to shanikkytravels.com, if y'all want to laugh, I ain't gonna say laugh because I had a website built and everything. shanikkytravels.com. Like, that's how I started my whole content journey. I wanted to make travel itineraries. I didn't want to be a travel agent, but it's like once I learned about like content, I was like, oh yeah, most people are not that smart. So most people looked at me as a travel agent. I never wanted to start doing travel agency. I never want to start doing it. I think it's scammy. I still think it's scammy. I just wanted to like build an itinerary, like, because people like that. Like, just, I was going to give you the links to pay for everything, like, excursions, hotels, flights, like just do all of this. Obviously, flights was going to change, flights change daily. But I wanted to do all of that. Come, what's the can for your super taco? I do want to go to Baltimore. I definitely want to go I wanted to go to Baltimore in June. It was a concert. That I really, really wanted to see in Baltimore in the end of June, and I was not able to make it. Where would you say is the best Harold's? The best Harold's is on 87th, I think. I watch people travel. I'm not in a position right now. I'm getting myself. No, I'm not talking about that. This had nothing to do with like like money or like where it is intelligence. But I'm just saying when I used to market my like travel itineraries, people used to be like, "Oh, you're a travel agent," because they want you to book the hotel for them. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to like my travel itineraries. I wanted to give you flight options. I wanted to give you hotel options. I wanted to give you like of restaurant options. Basically the same thing I do in my content. But I just wanted you to pay me to do that. That's what I wanted. I will never go on a Carnival cruise. I never, yeah, okay. Well, I never been on a Carnival cruise, so y'all sleeping on Vegas buffet. I need to go to Vegas again. It's some states that I've been to like before I started content that I have not been back to. So like I haven't been to Vegas in like 6 years. I haven't been to. When are you going to Vegas? I'm going to Africa in 2026. I made it think. I was just thinking about how much like how great of a life that I live because sometimes I be feeling like I haven't done anything. But I be forgetting that I actually did live a great life. Like the childhood wasn't the best. It was alright though. Like I be seeing some people TikToks and they be talking about how they used to be raised their grandma, and I was like, it wasn't that. Maybe my mom wasn't bad. Her ass was a little crazy. It wasn't that bad. I went straight to college, straight out of college. I got a job. I thought it was the worst thing in the world. It took me 4 months to get a job out of college. I thought that was the worst thing. It was actually great. uh I had a job and I got straight into my apartment. I never been homeless, never been evicted, always had a roof over my head. I seen some of the best acts in the world at a very close perimeter, like Beyonce, Drake, Wale, Jay-Z. I mean, top people. Like I been to concerts. I've flown. I ain't gonna say I've flown all over the world because I feel like I have not. I only been to 16 countries. But I'm like for 32, I think I've had a great life. And I was just thinking about that. I was just thinking about how much like life that I've actually lived. I do look the same. And yes, somebody asked me, have I been in Hawaii? Yes, I went to Hawaii in 2022. And it was really nice. I stayed in Honolulu. And that's what I really want. That's when I was in my travel, like, itinerary bag. Like, a lot of people, like, would be talking about the hotels and, I don't know, like, the hotels in Hawaii, it's Vegas. It's like Vegas. They kind of like, I ain't gonna say they like Vegas. Like, they really, really expensive. They got all them resort fees. And they do not have a lot of Airbnb options. They do not have a lot of Airbnb options. Damn, I only saw Ja Rule. I saw Lil Wayne when I was like 13. I never seen Ja Rule. I was supposed to see Ja Rule like 3 years ago with Ashanti, but he canceled. But Ashanti still came. Are you into Middle Eastern men? Back in the day, I ain't gonna lie, I used to be. But yes, I was just like reflecting on how much life, and I was like, you know what? I can't say I've done all this stuff and not have been to Africa. So I'm like, Africa 2026. I don't know where I'm going, what country I'm going to, but I'm gonna make it a point to go to Africa in 2026. Have I ever seen Ludacris? I don't think I've ever seen Ludacris. Dang. He was just so funny because I went to Black Yacht Weekend last year. And he was like one of the performing acts at the club afterwards, after the boat day. But I got so drunk on the boat, I couldn't go to the concert. So I think that would have been the first time me seeing Ludacris, but I never saw it. Go to South Africa or marriages. I've been seeing people go to like Tanzania. I definitely want to go. I think I want to go to Ghana. Wants to be Tanzania are nice places. I've seen animals. Yeah. My bad. It be moving too fast. As soon as I talk, it move out the way. House ain't perfect in Dr. Wayne. It was fine to me. Y'all know. They ate me up for that review. Woo. They ate me up for that review. Because I said after I had a very nice experience, I said the steak wasn't that bad. I just think the steak was low quality. But everything else besides the steak was very good. And they was like, you're lying. They paid you. It was so funny because my friend knows the owner. The girl that was there that said she didn't like the steak. She told the owner she didn't like steak either. And so she was like, I guess he reached out to her and she was like, okay, he asked for your number. So can I give him your number? So she gave him my number and he texted me. He was just like, oh, can you come back? I said, I ain't really, fuck with the steakhouses right now. I said, like, when y'all, maybe like in a couple months when y'all figure out y'all stuff, I'll come back. But I'm like, no. But he was just like, He was like, "Oh, thank you for the video, for the constructive criticism." Like, he was actually really nice. He was actually really nice. He's like, "Thank you for the video, constructive criticism." He was like, "Y'all should come back. Y'all all should come back and let me do." I said, "No, I'm good. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I'm good on it for like the next couple months." I'm doing the one music. I think I might go to the one music. I want to go for one day though. Well, someone who cares, let me tell you, I literally wanted to go. Let me tell you what just happened. I wanted to go to wait, New Boys Big Sean did a free concert. Yes, I've been to a free Big Sean concert. I've been to a free Wale concert. And all the concerts that I've been to, I've seen Burna Boy, all the concerts, I will say, like I said, it's when I get depressed, I try to reflect on life. I try to reflect on life and how good life has been and stuff like that. Like I've seen, like I said, some great acts. And these acts that I seen them at a really great point in their career where I was able to see them intimately. I feel like we don't get that too much. Like, y'all know back in the day they used to have events and celebrities used to come and the events wasn't like highly like publicized, like you just had to know. Like I remember I seen Gunna and what's that, Tory Lanez, not that that's anybody to see, but like right before the pandemic started, do y'all remember when All Star was in Chicago? I seen these guys. It was so funny. Like my phone is right here, I'm right here. That's how close was. I seen Trey Songz at an album listening party where he sang the whole album. Yeah, but you were saying Fleming's. So Fleming's has the Tomahawk Tuesday, which is why I'm going to the steakhouse today because it's around my cycle and I'm having my steak cravings. I wanted to go to Fleming's yesterday because they have the Tomahawk Tuesday. They have the Tomahawk Tuesday, but I haven't posted it yet. I had to go. I was like, I'm like, I gotta stick to my word. Now that I'm full time, I have to stick to my schedule about, checking out the new restaurants and posting because that is how I make my money. That is how I make my money. So I'm like, let me just go to this restaurant and health wise, I don't like to eat out more than once a day. Because at the restaurant I end up ordering 3 items. I didn't want to go to the steakhouse after that. I'm so sad. But I did want to go to Fleming's. I wanted to go to Fleming's and I wanted to get that tomahawk. Seems like you like your YouTube subscriber better than I do. But no, YouTube, y'all be pissing me off too. Like coming straight at me. It really depends. If it came up my memory, I used to love him. Yes, you know what? The memories just came up. Let me tell y'all a story. Please stop typing for it like a couple minutes ago. But so back in 2016, and the memories just popped up on my Snapchat because I was a heavy Snapchat user. So all my memories pop up. So this is when y'all back in my day, y'all, when Uber and Lyft first started, y'all know that rides used to be cheap. So my friend this time, she told me, she was like, yeah, they're doing this thing where if you order a ride, you will get taken to a free concert, but you have to order a ride and it has to be at the exact time. It has to be like, you got to order it between like 2 and 2:15. And if you get picked, they'll to ask you, do you want to go to a secret concert? I did it, got into the secret concert. The secret concert was Wale. And it was at we used to have a what the fuck is it called? Downtown. It's just Hard Rock. Then we used to have a Hard Rock. Is a Hard Rock closed downtown? Yeah. The Hard Rock. And yeah, so it was like a free intimate concert at the Hard Rock. And it was so nice because like it was like so intimate. I mean, I ain't gonna say it was so intimate. I'm sure it was like a couple hundred people there, but yeah, a concert with a well-known rapper and it's only a couple hundred people. Like, Wale was cool. What happened to him? A type Wale in on TikTok and you'll find all the conspiracy theories of why I'm not into rap history. I think he said he was blackballed. He was blackballed by some of the things. I read this other piece on him. I ain't gonna say I read. I watched this other piece on him. And they were saying like how he just could not find his niche market because he was kind of like in like the lyrical part of rap. But I don't know. Wale, I liked him at the time. This was back in 2018. But yeah. So. Is that no? It's not that McDonald's look like an office building now. It's like an office building now. But yeah, I wanted to go to Fleming's, so I'm happy. But Fleming's is only good on Tuesdays. I ain't gonna say it's only good, but especially since they got that whole deal on Tuesday, I'm not going unless it's a Tuesday. So I gotta settle for Longhorn or Texas Roadhouse. They say him and Meek was fake friends and didn't really like each other. Oh yeah, you know what was so funny? I was talking to, so if y'all ever followed the creator Call Me Candace, she's a creator out of Atlanta. She's originally from Chicago, and but so she was here last week and we went out a couple times and stuff like that. So I'm 32. She is 25. So they're about 7 years. It's a lot, but it ain't that much. So it's some stuff that she doesn't know. And I was telling her, do y'all know? Do y'all? Wale used to post me on albums released me, never post, so Wale called him out. Oh, okay, 7 years ain't that much. Y'all keep saying that, but it is so funny because it's a lot of stuff that girl does not know because she was in high school and I was graduated from college. I know y'all, I feel like people say that just to defend men dating younger women, but even in friendships, it's a little bit like, yeah, she knows some stuff because she's an adult woman and she's from Chicago. But anyway, back to the story. Are you a fan of Chicago sports? Ride or die, ride or die in Chicago sports. But they all suck, so don't kill me. But anyway, so she was out here last week and we was talking and stuff like that. So she lives in Atlanta now. And I was telling her, we was talking about like party cities and stuff like that. And she was like, yeah, Atlanta not like that. And I was like, you do not remember that Atlanta used to be the spot. Atlanta used to be the spot. I show her videos of like how close I was to Meek Mills in the club. And it's not even like on no groupie stuff because he was performing. I'm like, did y'all know back in the day that rap artists used to perform at the club? They used to perform at the club. They used to perform at the club. Y'all don't even know that. Y'all don't even know that. I'm like, did you know that? I was like, yes, Atlanta used to be the party destination for black people. I don't really know. They'd be like, it's Vegas for black people. You could not tell me from 2013 to like 2019, Atlanta was if you want to go out and have a good time, Atlanta was the place to be. Atlanta was the place to be. Yes, Atlanta used to be the club scene back in the day. Like that used to be so fun. And I was like, but it was so funny because you know what? As much as I'm talking about club performances, the artists used to just be there like drunk. Cause I'm like the club performance was cool, but Meek Mills was like drunk. I don't know why I didn't get any prompts when you go live. Oh, is it a way to do that? Is it a way to get prompts for when people go live? I don't know how to do that. I'm still working on that. But yeah, Atlanta used to be the day. Atlanta used to be. That's what I'm saying. Like people talk about Houston. Atlanta was Houston before Houston was Houston. Used to be that. Like like people I ain't never heard and I don't care what nobody said. They be like, oh, we was. No the fuck y'all was not. Motherfuckers was not going to Houston to go to the club. Like Houston was not on that level of Atlanta. Now I will say I think they they went stronger during the pandemic. That's what happened. Maybe like that last year, like 2018, 2019, they was on the rise. But before that, Atlanta was running stuff. Atlanta was running stuff like on the club scene. Like, baby, it was Atlanta. Houston was not on nothing. Houston was not on nothing. You don't look like a clubbing kind of girl. I'm old now. No, I don't be in the club no more. I hate when people be in my post or they be in my DM. They be like, oh, I'm coming to Chicago. What the clubs at? I don't know. Like I've been to Hue, and then I think they got a club called Era. But besides that, they close all like the black clubs. And I mean, not to say I don't party with the white people, but I mean, unless you want to party with them, I don't know. I guess Joy District, I don't know. I hear that's black now too. So I don't know. We don't have any really black clubs in Chicago no more. Went to college in Atlanta. She tried to make me go to some maybe only with that. She go to, come to Tampa. Cause she act like my mom. Oh, that's why I'm be hanging out with my cousin too sometimes. But then she don't be inviting me. I be like, okay, I want you to invite me so I could be like, no, you be acting funny. But yeah, my older cousins don't invite me out either, and this would be so funny because we be doing the same stuff. Like I saw them on a boat for Black Yacht Week. I said, even though I wasn't gonna come with y'all anyway, why wasn't I invited? I be outside. I be outside doing them things. Like these are the cousins. You gotta think they like 10 to 15 years older than me. So I guess we kind of like never really close because 10 to 15 years. But I'd be like, like I didn't know y'all was gonna be turned in y'all mid or early to mid 40s. If I knew y'all was gonna be turned, I would have hung out with y'all. I remember you. Why? Why would you do that? I just what's that post? What's that? Let me see. I'm just let me see if I can find it. Let me see. I'm gonna find that post. Dang. Facebook annoying, but they was like, you're not marryable if you don't want to see your damn. Wait, I gotta find the damn post. I share too much on Facebook. Girl, all my cousins are older than 20 years. Yeah. After 20 years, I'd be like, eh. I can't find it. My hair, oh my God, my hairline cooked. Oh my gosh. But yeah, you're not supposed to marry people for looks. You're supposed to marry them for how they, how they make you feel. You better say bye next time because last time your laugh just ended it. You bald head. I told my Facebook on y'all that y'all be up in here talking about my hair. I told my Facebook like my bad. When people be coming in my house or whatever, I don't like being on live when people in my house. And which is so funny because this is my motherfucking house. This is my house. Y'all want to see? Do y'all want to see my rent payment? Y'all want to see my rent payment? But I don't know. I don't like being on live because then people come in and start saying stuff, and I'm like, they, you know how y'all be. Who is that in the bag? And people in the biz. Not that I'm secretive in any way, but I just be getting off live when people come in the house, and I'm like, they be coming. They be coming in talking shit. They be coming in talking shit. You have Facebook? Yes. Follow me at Shanikky Eats. Shanikky Eats. So it's Shanikky World, but I'm trying to get a Shanikky World page on Facebook, but they said I need 20,000 followers. And yeah, I haven't been doing no like much regular content. I need to start doing that. Do you have Instagram? Yes. If y'all do the link in my bio, it's the not to say the link in my bio, but it has all my other socials. It has all my other socials. And drop 30 days straight. What is that? Oh yeah, like just keep what you call it. Ugh. It's the same as my Instagram. Actually, y'all, if y'all want to go to my Instagram story, I put I put a link if y'all want to ask me anonymous questions. I was supposed to put the link and then get on TikTok Live, but TikTok Live was pissing me off. So yeah, you stay in the algorithm. I don't know. The thing, my problem is I don't like useless content. I like quality content. And I feel like if it's not true to me, like if it's not true, not I mean anything I post is true to me. But if it's not something that I don't know. I just don't like useless content. And I know I could just get up there and talk stuff, but I don't be having nothing to talk about. Like I don't have nothing to talk about. Like my main problem in life right now is a couple dollars. I'm not gonna lie. Like my main problem right now is I wish I had, if I had, I'm gonna say, if I had like 50, 60, and I ain't gonna, it's not life changing money. The thing is, me, like, I'm like, I get a little anxiety about like my, what you call, and since I'm not, obviously I'm a contractor, I'm a full time creator. The only really thing I care about when people be saying they can't sustain their life as a content creator, I don't be knowing because I'm like, as long as my housing is paid for, I feel like I can get the money for anything else because I don't really have any debt. I mean, I got student loans, that's it. I don't really have credit card debt. And I don't have a car payment. So people, like I said, like people be asking me, like, how can I travel? My main concern, like my main monthly is like my living expenses. So I'm like, if I could just have like 2 years of living expenses, I promise you, like life would be great. Life would be great. Y'all be asking me why I ain't traveling. I have to pay my living expenses because that comes first. I always want to have 6, 7, 8 months of living expenses. So I'm like, I don't be having nothing to talk about. And then I'd be like, I know y'all be like, okay, well, just, record what you do. I don't be doing that. I do restaurant. And I be trying to keep my pages separately because I kind of want to build a platform for like my food, but also like my personal and travel. And obviously, I'm not traveling every day, but yeah. But we rather watch her eat than anybody else. I don't know. But yeah, watch you eat ice. You right. You are right. People will. Um, But it's not the I don't have a problem with the food. I was talking about my regular Instagram. Like my I have a food page. I have a food Yo, just go look at my profile. I have two Instagram pages. I have a personal Instagram page and I have a food Instagram page. Food Instagram page, baby, I ain't got no problems over there. I ain't got no problem over there. If anything, I need a few less followers because they was cursing me out in the comments. But my regular Instagram, I just hit 10K and I had the page for 2 years. It took me 2 years to get to 10K for my regular Instagram. How do you keep an appetite? Well, I'm a human, so I be hungry. I be hungry. I haven't eaten all day. I ain't gonna say I haven't eaten all day. I haven't eaten like a real meal all day. It's 4 o'clock. So I'm about to go to eat a steak. I'm gonna go eat a nice big juicy steak. I'm gonna get the fattest steak they got up in that motherfucker. I love Texas Roadhouse. Like the steaks be right there in the front of the thing, and you could pick out which one you want. And they be having like thicker cuts too. I'm just saying breakfast smoothies and food reviews get views all the time. And then I got into this phase where I only posting what my audience want and stuff like that, which is crazy because I made a video about like a stand to put on my phone, and so many of my mutuals, like when I see other food creators in like Chicago, and they'll be like, yeah, you made me get that. Like I should definitely start dropping like some gems on content and stuff like that. I see so much misinformation, but then it's like I think I'd be doubting myself because I'd be like, what do I know? Like some of my videos still flop. Some of my videos still flop. So I don't be feeling justified to give people information. But I hear so much fake stuff. Like I just heard somebody was like, they delete, like if you in your contacts or whatever, they be like, I delete anybody that's in my contacts that don't engage with my post because that lowers my visibility because that means you're not interacting. That means they're going to show my video to less people. And I'm really harsh. I don't know if y'all notice. I'm really harsh. I'm really harsh. So I really be like, I really do be want to drop content gems, but my content gems gonna be like, your content is just horrible. Your content is just horrible. And people don't like that. I realize people don't like that. They be like, that is not how you talk to somebody. Yes, it is. Like your content is horrible. I had to realize that. To this day, I still realize that. When I don't, I'm not gonna say when I don't put no effort, but I know when one of my videos are gonna flop. I'm not gonna say I know. 90% of the time, I know when my videos are gonna flop. I know when they're going to flop because for it to have a successful video, again, you need to educate, entertain, and inspire, but at the same time you need to have high quality videos. That means crisp sound, crisp edits, light, bright, all of that entertainment. You have to consistently hold a viewer's attention for what you call time. And sometimes sometimes in my videos I be talking shit. I be like, I know anybody finna watch this. I kind of know, but yeah. I'm back. Don't now, and that's again, see, I don't recommend that. I know you people see that, they be like, just post whatever, just post whatever. I don't think that's like a good strategy for posting. I don't think that's a good strategy. I think it's like it sometimes to post whatever, but I think if like if you really like trying to take it serious, that you do should be intentional. Like they just like again, that's a content piece that I would not tell people when they like post whatever. People like when they say whatever, it means like, but at the end of the day, make sure you educate, entertain, or inspire. Educate, entertain, and inspire. One thing I learned reading a lot of psychology books that I recommend like if you want to get into content, and this is just me. This is just me. I know a lot of other some people are naturally entertaining. Some people are naturally educating. They're just really smart. They have a lot of information. They speak well, so content works for them. Me, on the other hand, I'm a more of a mental person. I've always been like that. I'm always wondering, how can you, get into somebody's mental and stuff like that. And so one thing I read a lot of Robert Greene books, and one thing I learned is people love to talk about themselves. People love to talk about themselves. So including me. So when I'm making my content, I have to learn how to educate. I have to learn how to educate because that's one of my things. I'm an educator and I'm an entertainer. Inspire, I don't think people are that inspired by me. So I'm more of an because again, all content needs to educate, entertain, or inspire. So I'm more of an educate and an entertain, meaning I educate you on restaurants. I know you don't think it is, but when you learn new restaurants, because you learn new restaurant, I educated you. But when people say anything like, just always make sure whatever you're doing, you're no. But again, like I said, I read Robert Greene books, and so yes, a lot of people like to talk about themselves. People don't like to hear that. People always want to hear, and most people are selfish. They want to know what is in it for you. What is in it for you? Which again, that's why my restaurant reviews do better than my personal videos, because people don't really care about me. They only care about what I can do for them. That's another thing I always tell people with content as content creators. Like the first thing I tell people is nobody cares about you. Nobody cares about you. Nobody cares about you. They only care about what you can do for them. And you read books and stuff like that, you learn it. You like, okay, how can I do something for them and they do something for me? Obviously I output the videos, and they watch it. So don't make it about myself. I try not to make I try to make a lot of content about myself because that's who I care about the most, because I'm not different than a normal human. Like I said, most humans only care about themselves. I am human. Most humans are selfish. I am selfish. A lot of people think they're not selfish, but most people are selfish. I think it's like a natural human instinct to be selfish, meaning to care about yourself because you're yourself. Like, but yeah. Um, yeah, so definitely don't just post anything, but at least try to educate, entertain, inspire. And educate does not mean sitting there teaching somebody something. It's just telling somebody something. Like we just talked about Fleming's and Tomahawk Tuesday. Well, look, now you know Fleming's have a Tomahawk Tuesday, and that's in the food aspect. Say for makeup, man, like did you know that the Fenty eyebrow pencil works better than the Benefits pencil? I just educated somebody. Now you know something. Or it just be like little bitty stuff. Is there Erewhon in Chicago? Do a food review. Why you're on show everybody how expensive this shit is. No, there's no Erewhon in Chicago. I feel like the closest thing, I don't know what the fuck. Somebody made a video like the closest thing we got. The closest thing we got to me is Whole Foods. I went to Erewhon though in California. You should check that video out. I got me the Haley Bieber smoothie, and it was actually pretty good. It was actually pretty good. Miss, where are I am from Chicago. Like, I don't know, where should I put that in my bio? That people ask me that I'm from Chicago. I am Chicago full time. Somebody I forgot which platform. I never can remember. They was like, didn't you move to Japan? I said, no, I just paid my rent. I paid my rent before I left. Like I left from Japan April 22nd. And I was like, I paid my rent. My rent is due April 10th. Like, I paid my rent before I left because I was only in Japan for 5 days. Turn strangers into family, laughter into healing. Oh, thank you. Low end or no end. Oh my gosh. Low end or no end. I didn't be well 37 Cottage Grove. Yes, I do. Everybody got to eat. I don't care where you from. It's true. Going to the Bud Billiken. Yes, sir. You're from Africa, not Chicago. Well, my family is from Mississippi. When people be saying, this big diaspora war online, and they be talking about like people be like, is they be like, oh, Black Americans don't know where they family from. I be like, y'all do not be tracing y'all lineage back 5, 6, 7 generations. Y'all really be tracing it back 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, and 2, 3, 4, even 5 of my generations trace back. Our people are, Black Americans. They were like if we go back 5 generations, they would still technically be some person that was raped by a slave master. So I'm from my family is from Mississippi. My family's from Mississippi. My mother's what you call it. Um, that's where my family's from. MISSISS is IPPI. Skin is skinny. Why every time I get on YouTube, it's somebody's birthday? Y'all be irking me with this, and I know y'all be trolls. I know y'all be trolls, but y'all, why? It would be the point? Like, can y'all somebody tell me that? Like, what is the troll point? Y'all, and again, okay, let me know. What be like the output of the trolls that say it's my birthday? What be the thing about the trolls that be, or not the trolls, but the people that be coming in your inbox and they be like, oh, do you want a sugar daddy? Like, do you want a sugar daddy? Like, what? Like, I know it's a scam, but what be the like how you gonna scam? That like that's what I be wanting to know. Like, how does this scam work? How does the scam work? I just want to feel loved. You need to go and talk to your mother about that. You go and talk to your mother about that. Moms need to. I see this post all the time. They be like, my mom clapped so loud, I never knew who didn't clap for me. That for the people who don't need validation from so many sources because they understand that they have a great community around them. So like when people be trolling on trolling on my videos, I'd be like, damn, you really should like go get a hug from your mother. I just don't think. I personally don't think. Have you ever did any giveaway for you subscribe? No. Don't y'all be mad when people be on here begging for money or begging to get subscribers and stuff like that? No. Baby, follow me. Follow me. If you don't, you don't. I'm not about to give you, I ain't about to give you nothing. I ain't about to give you shit. But yeah, I personally don't think anybody who has like a nice mother, who not say nice mother, or a caring mother who actually cared about them trolls on the internet. I just don't think the two are what you call it. Because it's just like you're looking for attention. You're looking for like attention that you didn't get somewhere. And I always think that dates back to like the parents. The parents. I don't have a mother. Well, you gotta go speak to your daddy, your grandma, your mother figure. But yeah. But I really don't think people who do that. She left me out the kid. My Rose toy is right here. What you talking about? Is right here. I know what my stuff at. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You subscribe, thank you. See, I'm not about to do that. I'm gonna lie, I can't be that type of what you call it. Enhance reach. Well, I'm sitting. This is my chair that's on the side of my bed, and it's my nightstand. My nightstand. First drawer. First drawer. Enhance reach is great. And then my bed's right there. My bed's right there. Rose be having you. That Rose has been dead for like a year because I lost the charger. I lost the charger to it, so I don't really use it. Do you block people? Well, I don't know. I don't know how to block people on live. And no, I don't block people because why would I block engagement? You know who I do block, y'all. So on Instagram, I don't really have a problem on TikTok because TikTok don't be doing that. I don't really be having nobody. TikTok is I still fuck with TikTok, but Instagram I block people. You know who I block? When people try to be funny, call me fat, call me ugly and stuff like that. I don't block the person who called me them names. I block the people who like the comments because at least, and especially if they page open, at least they had the guts. At least they had the guts to sit there and talk about me like out loud. I'm like, okay, period. Pop your shit. You think I'm ugly. You think I'm, whatever the trolls want to say to me. But the people that want a key, and like the comments and laugh under the comments, those are the people I block. Those the people I block. Cause now I don't like fans. At least I say at least they had the balls to write it. At least they had the balls to write it. It's not it's glued in. It's glued in. No, I don't have a mind. I'm about to get off in a few minutes because I'm about to get ready to go to dinner. Obviously I live in Chicago and there's no Longhorn or Texas Roadhouse. And then like trying to go, it's gonna take forever. It's gonna take forever to get there. So I'll probably leave in a few. I'm probably leaving. I'm gonna go take a shower. Oh my god, my titties all the way down here. Let me see. Let me put them up. Yeah, I'm gonna leave in a few minutes. Get in the shower and get ready to go. There's one in Hammond, Indiana. Oh yeah, yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna go to the one in Indiana or the one in like countryside or something. Probably, yeah. I don't know which one I'm going to. I don't know. I gotta see where he wants to go. But yeah, you need to have Prince Charles for brunch. Is that downtown by Navy Pier? Is that the one? I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even a big brunch person. I'm not even a big brunch person. Who is he? You got a man? My taxes say single. Let you know right now. But again, I'm gonna see where he want to go. If he want to go to Texas Roadhouse, or I don't. I'm like it's like I don't mind Longhorn, but more than likely I'm gonna go to Texas Roadhouse. But I don't mind Texas. I mean, or Longhorn, whatever the fuck it's called. I don't mind it, but I'm really really hungry and I really want a good tasting steak, and I can't confirm the validity of Longhorn. Is Ponderosa still thing? No, I hate that. And what is that other Ryan's? Ryan's is a steakhouse. I'm so mad I never got to go. I wish they would like open back up for a week. I wanted to go there. I wanted to go there so bad. I remember my mom went out on a date and he took her to Ryan's and I was like, man, I wanted to go so bad. I wanted to go so bad. Never got to go. I should make that'd be a video I need to make about a video of the restaurants that I never got to go to. Longhorn over Texas Roadhouse. Oh yes, I can't wait for this video. Okay, so look, y'all know what I'm gonna do for y'all because now I gotta go for real, like 5 minutes. Um, I'm definitely gonna make the video, the Texas Roadhouse versus Longhorn. But I'm telling y'all right now, I'm biased. I even said that on my Facebook. I'm like, I'm gonna make the video, but I'm literally biased. I'm literally biased. Like, I love Texas Roadhouse. And I like the 2 times that I've been in Texas. Well, I've been in Texas. I mean, Longhorn. I haven't been in 2 years. It was trash. It was trash. It was trash. They don't toss peanut shell in Texas Roadhouse. Don't they toss peanut? That's what my oh my gosh, 5 Line Leon. When I went to the steakhouse in Dalton, me and my friend, we did that's how I got the idea to make the video, Texas Roadhouse versus Longhorn video. And they were like, Texas Roadhouse is dirty. They be throwing peanuts on the floor. I never see the peanuts on the floor though. I never see the peanut on the floor. And y'all talking about all they got is them rolls. Them rolls is good. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it with the all they got. I hate when people do that. All they got is this. All they got is that. I'm never ever let y'all know that y'all know like it's be places, y'all that be thinking, this is another thing I got, this is why I love psychology, this is why I love the psychological take of content versus, I mean, obviously I wish I could be more entertaining, maybe I make more money, but anyway, I gotta rely on my psychology. Like a lot of the restaurants, like I meet like the owners or people that work there, and they'll be like, yeah, you know, we blew your page up, like our restaurant blew your page up. And I just be like, and y'all, I promise y'all, this is multiple restaurants who have said this to me. Like if you was following me about 2 years ago, like when I was, when I was building my platform, it is so many restaurants, and I'm telling you, it's like 4 or 5 that think I posted a video on their page. I posted a video on their. Oh, it's the They said, my friend said the exact same thing. They said the exact same thing. Nikki. I don't care what y'all. Okay, we gonna see. So tomorrow I don't have anything to do, so I guess I'll get up, I'll do what I gotta do, and then I'll go to whatever restaurant I don't go today, which is more than likely gonna be Longhorn. I'm probably gonna go to Texas Roadhouse today. I'm probably gonna go to Longhorn tomorrow, and then I'll probably make the video for Saturday. But yes, they be like, they really think that I did a video for them, and then so many people followed me from that video. And I just feel like that's so crazy because I watch and again, like I said, I love the psychology aspect of content, but at the end of the day, I'm an accountant. Not to say accounting and analytics and data and stuff like that is related, but I look at my data and everything. The one video, I have 170,000 followers on I have 170,000 followers on TikTok, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I only ever had one video that brought me 30,000 followers, and that is literally a video of me going to Dubai. That's it. I literally look at the analytics every time. I have never had a video bring me over more than 2,000 followers. And I'm like, as a person who got like 100, I had 100, 150, 170, like I never got a video that just brought me a large amount of followers. Like it's always been consistency that helped me build my platform. It was never one food video. It was literally consistency, people respecting my opinions, going to try the restaurants and actually liking them. It never gave one restaurant put my platform on. I'm sorry. I always get a ribeye. What am I getting a steak for? And it's not a ribeye. What did I have? I had a filet mignon somewhere. Yes. I took this man out to dinner in Detroit, and I had got the ribeye. And you ready? Well, I'm finna go take a shower. But no, we don't have to go straight there. I'm finna get in the shower though. But a bone-in ribeye. I've been telling everybody I'm finna go get a steak.
Somewhere.
I thought we was going to
Fleming's?
no. Texas Roadhouse.
Oh, that's where we're going?
Where you want to go?
I don't care. Texas Roadhouse is fine.
I said, do you want to go to Texas Roadhouse this morning?
Was I asleep? I don't remember that at all.
What did you think we was getting for dinner?
I don't know. You just said something about dinner. I was just gonna roll with the punches. You clearly had something in mind. It's like
Texas Roadhouse. Did you not hear that?
And that's fine. I ain't got no problem with that. But me asking questions after you said you already had somewhere in your mind would defeat the purpose of when niggas ask, so what you want to eat? And then the girl say, I don't know. Why would I ever question when you already got a decision?
I said, did you want to go to Texas Roadhouse for dinner? What did you think I said? You wasn't listening. That's the problem.
I was probably asleep. Because I didn't
You
wake
was
up
not
until-
asleep. It was 10 o'clock.
And I didn't wake up till 12:30. So I definitely was asleep. What do you mean?
They said that Texas Roadhouse is a knockoff of Longhorn, and Longhorn dirty because they be throwing peanuts on the floor.
Tell them sucks in there. He's always got these unuseful opinions.
That's what Judge and Cage would think, cause that's what Judge and Cage would think too. They were sitting there battling me when we went to St. Patrick's. They was like, "Oh no, Texas Roadhouse basically ghetto versus Longhorn. Longhorn is a more upscale."
Who the fuck? They ain't got no cinnamon butter so they can suck my dog. I got words for Longhorn.
Huh?
I got words for Longhorn. They ain't got no cinnamon butter so they can
You remember last time we went for Easter and everything was overly salty, and we couldn't even eat. We couldn't even eat the sides.
Didn't even give me the proper thing to steal.
In my $800,000 mansion. So it was. I guess it's a story about a content creator promoting a party in Dallas, and they were saying that the party was gonna be at a $68 million mansion.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like hookah? No. Why would I like tobacco? That's gross. Why would I like tobacco?
It was. No, that was Florida, I think. The dude was the landscaper. He just threw a party at the fucking house that he was landscaping.
Oh no.
He threw a party at a mansion he was landscaping.
This lady, I just saw a video, and it was in Atlanta. I didn't I send it to you? And she said the man was running a nightclub out her house.
That's wild.
But yeah, they said the highest home, the most expensive home in Dallas, like for record, has been like 40 million. It's like, how is you throwing a party in a $68 million mansion? And why is the amount of the house? Somebody messaged me. They said in my $800,000 mansion that you missing a zero. You missing a zero at $800,000 mansion. Where you at? In Ohio or something?
This is 2025. In my $120,000 mansion, my 2-bedroom, 2-bath is all niggas need now. People can't even afford to buy homes. They just happy for whatever.
That's just you. People can't afford to buy homes.
Oh, okay. Well, let me shut my broke ass up.
That's what TikTok gonna let you know every time. They like, no, people got money.
That's fine. I'm just
watching something. They said the middle. They said we gotta stop acting like the middle. They was like people that was poor was always poor. They was like the pandemic. I mean, this current economy didn't make them poor. They was always poor. And it was like the middle class. The middle class is still there, but I think people were saying they was like that's not the
been elevated.
Huh? Yeah, the middle class has been elevated.
Twice as much.
But the middle class has been elevated to like a little bit more middle class, and then like basically the poor. What they say, the rich get rich, the poor get poor. But like poor people was always poor. It didn't really make them more poor. This current economy didn't make it. Right. But I don't know who the fuck. It's just a random person talking on TikTok. What the fuck do they know?
Right. But now
I'm just letting y'all know. You gotta put that disclaimer in there. That's what I heard.
Poor used to be 30,000.
People cap a lot in Dallas. Yeah, some man told me, he said Dallas got the best food.
Poor is 80,000 now. It used to be 30. It's crazy.
You saw me in your building in Atlanta? You saw me in your building. Okay, girl. Look, what the fuck is you coming up here for? You trying to see how she look? You be messing with him? You be messing. She said she's in her building in Atlanta. You be messing with her?
What building she in?
Do you be messing with her?
No,
what the fuck she gonna lie for?
Good. I need to know who watching.
Myra Torres.
I mean, I don't know her.
So funny. I can't.
Check her profile. What she look like?
She don't look like nothing.
No.
All I know is I'm not rich, so it is what it is. Right. When people be talking about old money versus new money, I'm like, I ain't got no money. I don't have no. What the fuck do it matter? Especially now with this debate. Did you been talk? You've been following the discourse about the goddamn Oak Bluff Ralph Lauren.
Oh yeah.
Thing.
I saw one.
And they be talking about the Jack and the Jills and all these social clubs that upper middle class, high class blacks had. I'm like this. I skip every video because I'm like I don't have no money. I don't have no fucking money.
I'm trying to get Nairobi and Jack and Jill, but we gotta really move to Atlanta. I got the plug there. I ain't got it here. But
alright, I'm finna go. What you call it? I'm about to get in the shower.
I want her to have rich bougie black friends.